All right, everybody, we are dropping content on the channel right now that will help you as you move into 2023. And as you are developing marketing strategies, I'm going to be showing you some of the tools that I use, my team uses, and the agents that follow me, the thousands that follow me that I coach and train on to generate leads. Now, you know, and I know as real estate agents, there are many different ways to go out and get leads. If you're on YouTube, you know there are coaches, gurus, people that are teaching things like circle prospecting, cold calling entire neighborhoods. And you can get companies that will give you that data on demand, and you can start doing that, right? You can do open houses. You can buy Zillow leads, expensive. You can do Google Screens. You can do Google Ads. You can do Facebook. I mean, it goes on and on and on. Direct mail, right? You can market to FSBOs, expireds, pre-foreclosures, divorce leads, and so forth and so on. So there are a major abundance of ways to get leads. What I want to talk about today are targeted leads. Now, what's the difference between the systems that I just spoke about and what I'm going to show you today is targeting. And I'll give you, for instance, what would be a better use of your time, talent, resources, and money? If you went into a neighborhood and just blanketly did an every door direct mail to everybody in the neighborhood, right? Or if you could go into that neighborhood and you could extract homeowners that are more predictably inclined to work with a realtor to sell their home in the next 12 months and only market to them, which would be a better use? Now, I'm not going to, y'all probably know where I fall on this one. And this is not a video to try and get you to agree with me. I want you to open up your mind and think about the possibilities. What would you rather do? Because both are equally valid, right? I tend to stay on I want to go after targeted leads. I want to go after leads that I can spend my time, resources on, and my money to try and start that conversation. And please understand, with any lead generation, make sure you have solid offers in play. Without offers, all you are is an order taker, a commoditized agent. All right, enough about that. Here's one of the softwares that I use. It's called My Plus Leads. If you followed me for a length of time, you know I preach and teach this software. If you're new, this thing is just flat out amazing. Now, in full disclosure, I do have 3 or 4 companies that I use their products and I have an affiliate relationship. This is one of them. Below the video, I'm going to give you a 30-day free trial if you're a realtor. Go ahead and use it. You'll get a lot of leads. It will sync with your CRM that you're using. Most major CRMs, this company will sync with and deliver your leads to your CRM automatically. Also, if you get the free trial and keep it after the free trial, then because of my affiliate relationship, you will help me out and my channel to keep doing what we're doing. So disclosure, there it is. And by the way, I don't promote affiliate products if I'm not going to be using them. That's not what I do. But if I do have a product that's willing to give me an affiliate commission, then yes, I'm going to take their money. All right, enough about that. Let's jump into this. My Plus Leads. So when I log in every day, I can start to look at what leads are coming in. Like today, we have no FSBOs, but we have 8 expireds, right? No pre-foreclosures today. Yesterday, we had a FSBO, 12 expireds, 3 pre-foreclosures. The day before, two FSBOs, 7 expireds, 7 pre-foreclosures. So in 3 days, we probably have, well, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 22, 25, 26, 27, 34, almost 50 leads in 3 days, guys. And what's really good, and I'm going to show it to you in a minute, is a lot of these leads, I'm going to have multiple contact points. This is where I can start multiple dimensional marketing. We're talking email campaigns. We're talking direct mail campaigns, Facebook custom audience uploads, and I'll go over that in just a minute. Cold calling, if you like, right? The sky's the limit. And you can do all of that if you have data. Gary Vee says it this way. Not only is content king, but data is king, right? So I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to run in and show you how the expireds work. And by the way, what I'm going to show you, I'm blurring out all personal information because we don't like to share that on sites like YouTube. But please be advised that when you use the software, you are going to get, in most cases, all of the contact information to start these multi-dimensional campaigns. All right, let's pause the video and I'll be right back. All right, guys, as you can see, I've logged in now and I'm looking at the expired leads for the day. And what's really interesting is that in most cases, I'm not only getting contact information, it's even letting me know if they're on sites like the do not call list. But there is an example of just the expireds for the day. There they are right there, guys. And now, what can you do with this? Remember, it all starts with offers. And we're going to get into some offer training starting in January of 2023. But if you have a good offer and you have a good funnel, we're talking websites, we're talking email drips, the whole nine yards, then you can take this data and you can use it again to do direct mail campaigns with really good offers, to do email campaigns. You can use it to circle prospect. You know, there are people that are not on the do not call list. So if you decide that that is your gig, you can do that. Door knocking, right? I mean, it just goes on and on, the stuff that you can do. But if you have the data and you have a very targeted lead, that's what you can do. Now I'm going to show you an example of pre-foreclosure, right? And we'll talk about that in just a second. So bear with me. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. So what I've done is I've logged into, and I believe this was the other day, I had a list of 7 pre-foreclosures come in. So before I get too much into this, I want to tell you why I think going into next year, you need to be marketing to pre-foreclosures. And by the way, one of the systems that I use is direct mail. I will put a link below if you want to use the direct mail company that I use. It's called Mailbox Power. There's a link below for you to go ahead and activate your dashboard. And this software does amazing things. I already have all the cards that you could ever want designed. I give them to you as a gift. So you'll have 8 to 9 specific niches. All of my cards are editable. You're going to want to edit my phone number. You guys get it. But I have a pre-foreclosure, a cash offer. I have different types of cards that are automated. So you can automate a campaign to these leads daily. So when these leads come in weekly, you can not only email them, you can start them on direct mail. You can do all different types of marketing with these leads. Now, why do I think you need to be doing pre-foreclosures? Guys, we're going to see pre-foreclosures increase throughout next year. The economy is definitely it's hurting. We have a recession. We have job stability is not like it was. We have all of the economic situations that are going on. And so we're starting to see an increase in people going through what we call a Liz pendants. That's where their lending institution has filed against them. They've not made payments in X amount of months. And so they've started the ball. And these people are being harassed. These people are scared. A lot of them have already reached out to an attorney, but a lot of them haven't, right? So if you've got a good offer and a good message, these are leads you want to be going after. I would highly recommend, as a side note, find a good real estate attorney in your city, in your town, in your county that you can work with that also closes, that has a closing department for your listings. Work with that attorney because part of your offer is going to be offering these homeowners uh, different solutions, right? It's not always going to be that they sell their home. So you're going to be a bridge builder, a value bridge builder between them, yourself, if you have to list the home, and a local attorney. So I highly recommend it. Check with your broker, make sure that you're compliant with everything. But I would develop that relationship going into next year with a very good closing attorney that does bankruptcy, that does foreclosure, that also does short sales, and start to utilize them in your marketing. All right, so back to this list. These leads are now going into my CRM automatically. These leads are prime for me to start looking at. I can reach out by phone. I can reach out by direct mail. I can even door knock. I don't do a lot of that, but if you are into that, guys, there are closings every month just in the pre-foreclosure. All right, I'm going to show you one more thing, and this is a game changer if you like to circle prospect specific neighborhoods. And I'm going to show you why it's a game changer because of the different types of marketing that you can do. And for those of you watching this, I am literally showing you the keys to the kingdom when it comes to lead generation and when it comes to developing a strategy for the multi-dimensional marketing. Guys, this is absolutely amazing. And what's really great about it is this process really cost about what a very nice dinner for you and your family would cost once a month. And you have the keys to the kingdom right at your doorsteps. I can't speak highly enough about My Plus Leads, but I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to show you a neighborhood lead generation and algorithm that is changing the game for real estate agents. All right, so bear with me. I will be right back. All right, guys, so now I'm on the neighborhood data. I'm on the search field. I'm going to use my neighborhood, right? I'm going to use a local neighborhood, a neighborhood that's not far from me, that we can show you how to farm any neighborhood. You know, a lot of agents will come in here and buy up a zip code. And if they want to get into direct mail, they will send a postcard to everybody in their businesses, renters, the whole nine yards. While I'm not opposed to that, and sometimes you can do that very cost effectively, it's not effective marketing because you're sending your message to everybody. You're not targeting. So in that list of people for EDDM, there might be pre-foreclosures. There might be move up buyers, move up sellers, move down sellers. There might be 55 plus. There might be the younger crowd looking for different amenities, right? I mean, there might be absentee homeowners. So you might be sending cards to people that don't even exist or they don't live there. So that's not targeted. What we want to do is we want to target our audience, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in to a neighborhood. You know what? Let's use this one right here. This is a subdivision that is a very nice subdivision inside of Claremont called Legends. And there are several different micro subdivisions. They range from $500,000 up to $1 million or more inside of this subdivision. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here and grab the drawing tool. And so I'm going to go ahead and cut out this subdivision from everything else. So bear with me, guys, because I only want to deal with this subdivision. There we go. All right. So right now, as you can tell, there are 605 homes in the Legends subdivision. Now, I might not be totally accurate, but this is as good as we're going to get right now. So let's just take that, 605. So then I can scroll down and I can say, I don't want, watch what happens to this number. I'm trying to scroll down to what I consider the most targeted list of sellers that I could be spending my time, talent, and money on. So I'm going to go ahead and delete condominiums. And I'm going to get rid of non-owner occupied. And here's why. I can develop a list of people that actually live in these homes and market to them. People that own a home here, but they don't live there. These are absentee homeowners. I want to extract those people and make them a separate marketing campaign. Are you following me? So the message I send to absentee homeowners is going to be different than the message I send to people living in those homes. All right, so there we go, guys. Right now we're at 598. And so down here, when I'm doing this type of marketing, My Plus Leads has a very cool, they just started this within the last couple of months. They added this probability of sales. So how this works, and I spoke to the owner, in this grayed out area, their software will go ahead and use big data to find every homeowner that sold in the last 12 months in this area, and then find commonality, section points that they were all viewing online. Mortgage companies, real estate companies, Google searches for homes, Google searches for real estate agents, Zillow, mortgage companies, applications for credit, things they were buying that would be construed as something that would help them get their house ready, maybe add value, maybe improvements to the home, stuff like that. And so what they did is they found what was common to all the people that sold in the last 12 months. And then they extract that data. And then they apply that data to everybody living here that is also using those same searches, those same modality, the same types of interests. And they develop a list of people that they say are the more predictable home sellers in this neighborhood by combining and comparing both lists and saying both of these are common. These haven't listed yet, but these are already listed and sold. And so right now I've got 598 homeowners I could market to. But if I want to get very specific and targeted, guys, 55 homeowners in this neighborhood of almost 600 are showing extreme predictable statistical signs of possibly selling. Now, guys, I'm going to go out from here and I want to show you, this is one neighborhood in Claremont. There are dozens. So can you imagine if I take a couple days and I grab all this data of the most predictable and then use that data to do a couple things? Start some direct mail automation. This data I can bring directly over into my CRM and start email drip campaigns. I can upload the list. Once I have a compilation of all of these people in this geographical area, I can upload that list to Facebook as a custom audience. Because guys, I'm going to show you in a minute, you're going to be able to augment this data. We haven't even talked about this yet. And I'm going to pause it and show you what I mean. I can augment all of this data. And what does that mean? This system now has the ability, once I create this list, to augment all of the contact. It appends the contact data for me immediately. And I would say 70 to 80% of all of these properties, once I augment it, I'm going to have access to emails, cell phones, whether they're on the do not call. I mean, the whole 9 yards. We're talking multidimensional. Can y'all see how powerful that is? And guys, it's at your fingertips. Now, some of you have used a company like Remind in the past. Remind's data can't even come close to this, and I've used all of them. I still love Remind because it's free. And I do use Remind for other things, and I'll have videos on that. But this is like next level marketing, guys. We didn't have access to this type of stuff 3 years ago, and now we do. And so if you can formulate some funnels, some web pages, some drip campaigns, some really nice postcards. And by the way, like I said earlier, below the video, I will put a link for a 30-day trial to My Plus Leads. You can start getting this data, sync it to your CRM. I will also put a link to Mailbox Power. I have over 9 different unique niches of cards that I've created. One of them is in for neighborhood farming. I have pre-foreclosure cards. I have FSBOs, expires. I will give them to you. You can edit them and use them for your drip direct mail. It doesn't get any better than that. And like I said earlier, these are companies that I currently use. I have an affiliate. So if you get these products, you love them and keep them, you will be supporting my channel. All right, so I'm going to pause the video and show you how this little list in this neighborhood of 600, how it looks and what you can do with it. So bear with me. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so here is the list. Now, remember, there were 55 in this neighborhood of 600. I could grab the entire 600, append the data, upload it into Facebook, and start marketing to them on Facebook as a custom audience. And that is something I will be doing. Or I can take that list of just the 55 most predictive sellers in that group and start marketing. Now, I'm not going to show you how to do it right now. This is something you will find out if you get the free trial. But right now, I've got their name, address, I've got their contacts. So the system will go ahead and give me contact every so often on them. But if I just simply click the name, there is a button that says augment. And if I go through all 55 of these, and I can do it in about 20 minutes or less, and just click the augment, it will go ahead. And I would say 80% of these, I'm going to get contact data, multi-vectored points, emails, multiple cell numbers, social media. If they are on social media, it will find it. Guys, can you see what you can do with that data? Whew. So there we go. That's what I wanted to show you, is a very powerful tool for 2022. Neighborhood data, pre-foreclosures, expireds, canceleds, withdrawns, FSBOs. I mean, it is the full gamut of lead generation with all of the contact data points that you want. Look below, get your free trial, drop me comments, tell me what you thought about this. And if you don't like this, tell me why at the bottom. And if you're using something else that does this, tell me why at the bottom. I'll look into it and compare the two in 2023 so that you can have an understanding of both systems. And I've used different systems like this. I'm not going to name them. Well, I've used RedX Onyx. I've used Land Voice. Vulcan 7 has a powerful tool. So I've used all, and by the way, they do have a dialer that you can purchase inside of My Plus Leads, but I'm not going there right now. But anyway, there you go. Tell me what you think about it, and let me know your thoughts. And don't forget, if you want to explore adding direct mail, there's a link below. Get all of my done for you cards and get one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful direct mail platform on the planet. Also, if you want to explore My Plus Leads, I'll give you a 30-day free trial below as well. All right, guys, another video for you for lead generation even before we enter 2023. I'm excited, guys, for what is about to happen. If you're a real estate agent, make sure you subscribe to the channel and you hit the notification bell, and you will be informed when I drop this type of content. All right, guys, that's it. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.